Ladies and gentlemen, we present Tony Hancock in...
Hancock's half hour.
She will be mine. Oh, if only she knew of my love, this all-consuming passion I have for her. I would gladly give 1,000 beasts of burden for just one touch of her hand. If only she would come to me, I would reject my entire harem for her, and she would be one alone.
Get your thieving hands up. Look, 3 cents a quarter on that stage. I count it as it owes.
We agreed that anything that came from me tonight in this performance is mine. Tuesdays and Wednesdays matinees are yours. Look, mate, it's me. It's me they're throwing the money at, not you.
Only because we're better than you. Anyway, you still owe us from Scouthall 2 weeks ago.
That's got nothing to do with it. Get back to your tent, you sand-ridden sons of camels. Back, you desert poachers! Oh, by the sake of beard and honor, I'll give you to the desert poachers. Back, you sons of toil and sorrow, here today and gone tomorrow, and to hell with burgers tomorrow. This rep business, different one every night, I don't know where I am. I'm going to pieces, my nerves all gone. Ellen, go and get a glass of water, dear. Get a chair, look, the principal's ill. Come on, get going. Get a doctor. Get a doctor. One alone. Who's that? Me. Well, wait a minute. Come. last night.
Well, that's a good sign. It means they like me better tonight.
It does not. It means there weren't so many people in.
You know how to put the mockers on one, don't you? You ruin an artist's self-confidence. Just realize that we giants of the theatre are sensitive creatures. Must be protected against the ugly realities. You should have come in and said, Anthony, my boy, you were marvelous tonight. They loved you out there.
Well, they didn't. They hated you.
Thank you very much.
We're in dead trouble, boy. Do you realize that all we've taken for 3 weeks is what they've slung at you?
How much we get in the vegetables, then?
Well, I'm not...
Is that all? But we had our Covent Garden market up there some night.
Yeah, no. But you can't ask for you can't ask much for this stuff when it's been knocked around like that. Do you know what the advance booking is for Bolton next week? 1, 2, and 6penny stall.
My mother again.
Your mother again.
She's loyal. You've got to hand it to her. She's loyal. Travels all around the country to see me.
Well, it's not good enough, mate. If things don't bug up in a couple of weeks, we'll tell you we've had it.
Who's that?
Oh, blimey, that's
Don't
trouble.
worry about it. Come in, my dear sir. This is indeed an honour. First opportunity I've had of offering you the hospitality of my dressing room. Please have a drink with me. What would you like? A glass of stout or something?
No, thank you.
Oh, well, I'll have it myself then. Good off. Down the hatch. Ha-ha. Ah, golly, it's good, that stuff. Does you good. It's the iron in it, you know. Please sit down.
I won't sit down, thank you. What I've got to say won't take long. Show's off.
I dare say you're joking. Today is only Thursday. You've still got Friday and Saturday to go.
I have. You haven't. Show's finishing tonight.
I happen to be this boy's manager, and you can't do this.
And I happen to be the theatre manager, and I've already done it. Business tonight's worst I've ever known.
But you can't take tonight as an example. Dotto was on. I'll compete with that. Lawrence Olivier wouldn't do any good against that.
And what about Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday?
Panorama, gun law, and spot the tune. My dear sir, the best is yet to come. The talk's getting round the town how good this show is. Friday and Saturday it'll be packed. They'll come straight from the smelting works in here.
Well, it won't be to see thee because I won't be here.
You couldn't get another show on in time.
Oh, yes, I could. I've already been on telephone. And from tomorrow night, I'm replacing you with nudes, knees, and knockabouts.
How dare you, sir? How dare you replace me with nudes, knees, and knockabouts? I'm an artiste. I've appeared in all the capitals of the world. And applauded by the crowned heads of Europe. Hobnobbed with the cream of the English gents. People the like of whom you, sir, wouldn't have the slightest idea of how to chat to them with.
Well, let me tell you something. This show of yours is worst I've seen in 30 years of theatrical management.
How dare you, you Philistine. How dare you stand there and address me like that? Me! A man who only a month ago played John Gabriel Borkman on Isle of Wight television. I've been so insulted in my entire professional career. And let me tell you here and now, Mush, it is not I who are keeping the good people of Coalport away from this production. This cobweb-ridden warehouse that you laughingly call a theatre.
I'll not say any more. I'll just give you 5 minutes to get out of my theatre.
Wait a minute. What about our money? We're on 20% of the takings.
You can't have 20% of nothing.
There have been people in the theatre.
Aye, and every one of them asked for their money back.
Don't bandy words with the likes of him, Sidney. Sling him out.
5 minutes.
What a come down for an artist of my caliber. Paid off in the middle of the week. The water rats will never have me now. The slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Oh, shut up. He's right. You never were any good.
Et tu, Brute.
Yeah, and me as well. After that, 24 screaming adults out there haven't been paid for 3 weeks. Well, I'm not facing a mate, I'm scarpeting.
You can't do that. Can't abandon the entire company 300 miles north of London without a penny piece. Good grief, man, it goes against all the ethics of the theatrical profession. These poor wretches are destitute. We have a responsibility towards them. We owe them our loyalty.
We owe them 273 nigger.
Open the window. I'll be with you in a minute.
All right. Just counting the money out. You'll all be paid in full. Yes, you'll all be paid well. Champagne party still dawn at Mrs. Cravat's. I'll put it on myself that way.
I think we got rid of him that time.
Don't you believe it? They'll be around the police station without descriptions. And how long do you think it's going to take them to find a fat Arab in a place like Coalport?
Thank you. I better get changed if I can hold me clobber here. Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
I've left my suit down at the theater. All I've got here is stage costume.
Oh, blimey, that... Well, you can't go back to the theater.
No. There's all that stuff at the digs. I've got 3 cabin trunks there.
What's in them?
Pull over and a pair of trousers.
In 3 cabin trunks?
Well, I'm a big man. I've got a position to keep up. Man of my standing can't go around the country with a brown paper, carry a bag with Jerry's green groceries. Get me free.
All right,
You make me cross sometimes.
Well, apart from the fact they're not worth going back for, we'd never get it.
Why?
You heard what the landlady said. No rent, no luggage.
Oh, so much for me Dolman sleeve fair isle. Not to mention me black tapered jeans with the white stitching.
Yeah. Well, you can't walk around like this, mate. You'll be spotted a mile off. What costumes you got in there?
Let's have a look. Let's see, that's the Nelson Eddy from Rosemarie.
No.
The old tiger skin from Sanders of the River.
What?
Sanders of the River, you know.
Ayoko, Ayoko.
Yes.
Sandy the strong, Sandy the wise, lover of truth, hater of lies. Ayoko, Ayoko, Ayoko. Each for all and all for each until we reach our journey's end. Ayoko, Ayoko.
Never mind about the second act. What else you got in there?
Well, lower half of Hamlet. Flowers.
No.
Here's a bit of a giggle. Look, always good for that. There you are, look. The deer stalker from out of the basket.
No.
What about this one, then? Oh, yes. Yes, the Indian prince's gear from Flame of the Orient and his servant's costume. That was a good one, you know, Flame of the Orient. We should have done that one. It would have gone like a bomb here. Some jolly good tunes in it, too, the wear. Upon Dick Cherry, here I come. Right.
Cops will be here in a minute. Here, get into this gear. They won't be looking for an Indian prince.
But why? I'll be just as conspicuous.
Because we got to raise the money to get the fare to get out of this joint, and I know how we're going to do it. There, here. Stick that on. All right.
Caliban get you, but it will be only sixpence each only, and Caliban get you. Caliban beer.
We'll walk in duck, the silly nigger. Get your walking duck here, silly nigger. Save one up for the kids.
Hurry. Try to experience the magic of the East. Have your fortune told by the greatest Indian mystic ever to come out of the mysterious Orient. Have your fortune told for the price of 6 only 6 copper coins of their own. Have your palm read by the greatest Indian faker of all time, the fabulous Ram Singh.
Allow me, I'm down for the full house.
Come along now, have your fortune told by this boy. This man who knows all the untold secrets of the universe, whose father was the highest llama in the land and taught this boy all he knew about llamaing and bestowed upon him magical powers of foresight hitherto unknown. Gaze. Let your eyes see the wisdom of the ages written across his face there. Come along now, have your fortune told by this fabulous sage of the Orient. He is offering you his fantastic powers at ridiculous prices. 1 sixpenny piece per palm, or for this afternoon, only 2 hands for 9pence. Now then, who is going to be the lucky first? The lucky first to have his palm read for the paltry sum of 1 tap.
Yeah, I'll have a go.
Thank you, sailor. Step right up. Are you ready, Red? Quiet, please. Your attention, please. The fabulous Ram Singh is now calling upon the supernatural powers that command our destiny.
Oh, Shishkibar. Habadam, the Skago, and Pule Alabalosa. Oh. Oh. Yes, I can see it now. It's becoming clearer. You're going on a long voyage across the sea.
I wonder how it works, that one now.
Do you mind not taking the mickey out of the eye, Loma?
Listen, all I want some information.
All right, then. There's going to be a robbery. Yes, you're going to be robbed.
Robbed as it is. Listen, give me my back.
Don't take that attitude. After all, the boy is doing his best.
How'd you come to raw run around with me, sport? I'm going to get a cop.
Now, just a minute. After all, you must take into consideration the climate. Now, this boy is not used to it. It's interfering with his electricity. He's playing havoc with him. He can't get through.
I'll get through this
Am I glad to see you? This roughneck here has been attacking his personage of high rank. He's insulted his embassy, and he's liable to take this up with our ambassador.
Listen, these peanuts have robbed me.
Who are you people?
Yeah.
We're here on a goodwill mission, bringing the good news from the East. Peace be upon you, my brother.
Yeah. You're a communist.
That's the man. At last I've found you. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Just a minute. What's all this about?
Thank you so much for looking after him, Constable. I'll take charge now.
Now, just a minute, Vicar. We can't just brush it over like this. I mean, obviously, there has been an affray, yeah?
Oh, are you mad? Do you want your oil cut off? Just got back to the country and leave the Commonwealth.
Oh, I see.
Do you realize who this man is? Yes, go on, Vic. You tell him who I am. Go on, tell him. You tell him. No, I'd rather you tell him. He is the Maharaja of Ranjitang. Oh, yes, that's me. That's who I am. That's it. Watch it, mate. If I didn't have to draw blood every time I pull this out, I'd have you. And I've got diplomatic immunity, too, haven't I?
Of course.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There's still the question of the fracas that was caused.
I think the whole affair should be hushed up. If this gets into the newspapers, it will be a disaster.
Oh, I see. Only I've got to make a net. That's all I've been sent out for. I've got to meet someone.
Listen, there's still a question of this money. I paid you a zack, and either I get the fortune told by the
You
gentleman.
better come along with me.
What about the money I paid?
You heard what he said. You don't want your own cut off, do you? I'm sorry you'd be troubled, gentlemen.
All right.
Come along now. Don't
Big
make
shit,
any
Jack.
trouble.
I'll come back and flatten the fair here.
He was very lucky there. If I'd had his return, I'd have had his head off. I'm terribly sorry about all this, Maharaja. Thank goodness you're safe. We were quite worried about you. We had no idea where you were. Well, all's well that ends well, as they say. Who is this bloke?
I mean, what difference does it make? We can fiddle our fare home here.
Come along, we're very late. They're all waiting for us. Friends, the moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. We have found our honored guest. It is amusing to think that after coming many thousands of miles without mishap, he lost his way in our little town of Coalport. However, we must not forget the seriousness of the subject we're discussing tonight. We have with us a great man who is a shining example of the democratic way of life in the struggle that is raging in the Far East. Friends, I am proud to welcome one of the truly great men of our time, His Royal Highness, the Maharaja of Ranjitang. Welcome to Coalport.
Gracias. May all your goats be fertile and your wives plentiful.
Thank you very much.
What was it? Yours. Was it? Oh, of course it wasn't. No. Yes. Of course, it's different at home, you know. We have different instruments. Oriental sackbut and lyre. 3 blokes banging stones together. It's very effective. Well, thanks, Ron. I did enjoy the concert. I must be going. Do you think you could let me have a few bob for me fare home? I think they're going to spare with me on the turban, you know.
Oh, you can't go yet. What about the speech?
What speech?
Poverty in the Far East.
Oh, it's terrible. It's shocking. I mean, look, I haven't even got my fare home. If you could...
We wouldn't dream of letting you go till we heard you speak.
Oh, no, speak. Well, I can't, you see, it's the feast.
The feast?
It's the feast, yes. It's just started. The Feast of the Unborn Ram. Well, don't speak publicly while it's on. No, I should offend the goat herders.
I've never heard of the Feast of the Ram. Spent 50 years out there. Never heard of it.
No, well, you wouldn't. It's a new one. It only came out last week, as a matter of fact. No, it's absolutely out of the question. I don't mind a bit of fortune-telling. 1 and 6pence or 2 and 9pence. You can't say better than that.
This is most distressing. We were counting on a rousing speech from you to boost the collection to equip a mobile library.
I'm sorry. I must go out and burn a pig.
Election? Yes, after the speech. We were hoping to raise a considerable sum of money for you to take back to your country.
Your Highness, the hour is now 5 and the Feast of the Unborn Ram is now over.
That was a short speech.
Yeah, well, it's a sort of feast and a fast combined. The feast with very little on the table.
See, then His Highness can address us now.
Yeah, well, as he's Crown Vizier, financial advisor, and Prime Minister, I would advise that he gets cracking right away.
Excellent. Friends, the Maharaja will now address us on poverty in the Far East.
boys and brethren, as you all know, the Far East is situated a little further east than the Middle East. Which in its turn is a bit further east than the Near East. I think you'll find that's right. We're the Eastern and mystical mob. My country is a small country, completely surrounded by land. Or water. Which gives us a feeling of isolation. And it is this feeling of isolation, this feeling of cut-offness, this feeling, as Omar Khayyam pithily put it, of being on one's top. That must be eradicated before we can emerge as an educated and industrialized country. We need books. Was a mobile library, wasn't it? Yeah. We need books. 9/10 of my people are illiterate and ignorant, and they look to me as the only one who can learn them how to be properly taught. Books is, after all, the highest literature known to man. My people are completely unaware of the cream of the world's book writers. Mickey Spillane and Hank Jansen are unknown to them. And this in 1959. This must not be allowed to go on. I call upon your conscience and your pocket. We need books. Hundreds of books. And I hope you will be proud to help to herald a new era of independence, prosperity, and friendship. I thank you. In conclusion, a few words about the licensing laws.
£7, 6 shillings and threepence.
Peace be upon you. I must go. I must leave.
Stop! Who are these men?
I don't understand. Who are you, sir?
I am the Maharaja of Randy Dyke. My train was delayed by fog.
This is ridiculous. It's my brother, Sabu, who wants to assassinate me.
Liars, these men are imposters.
I must be going. There's a new feast starting. I've got to be in bed by 5:30. Just a moment. There's an elephant outside. The meter's ticking. I must be off. Peace be upon you. Good night. Go away. Interrupting an artist in the middle of a performance.
Everyone back to their own cells. Now, come on, get moving.
What's wrong, Warder?
Sid's escaped again, sir.
Sid?
You know, convict James.
Oh, what's happened this time?
He walked out disguised as a Royal Canadian Mounted Policeman.
I wondered why he wanted that part. First time I've ever been going well in my whole life, and he has to go and ruin it.
Get them back to the stove.
Sound the alarm.
So, come on, get back.
You start that.
I'll have your scalp on you.